What's up YouTube? The Bill Paying Hobbyist here. It's time for another Quick Tip Thursday. In this week's Google search, why does my stain project look so blotchy? Before we get into that, I want to draw attention to veterans awareness. This is a topic that weighs heavily because it's a preventable tragedy. Guys, girls, if you're dealing with any of those bad thoughts that come with being a veteran, please reach out. There are so many resources available, and there is always a vet who will listen. My buddy Dave runs Real Talk Expedition Outreach and would love to hear from all of you. I'm linking his page in the description below, so please take a look. He even has a direct chat on his site. Y'all need to know there are those of us who care and we know what you're going through. Most of the guys and girls with Real Talk have extensive overseas and deployment time. They're here for you. Please reach out. If you want to help Dave with his nonprofit, there's also a donation section. Back to quick tip, when you want to bring out a unique color or the beautiful grains in a wood project, what's the first thing that comes to mind? What color do I want and how do I protect it? To me, it's all a matter of preference. If you've seen in some of our past projects, we always use a separate stain and protective product, not the stain and poly mix. For us, we just like it better. The key to a beautiful finish on any wood project, whether you're staining it or not, is a smooth finish. You're going to need to sand it to at least 220 grit. We take ours to 320. Remember to always sand with the grain. After it's completely smooth, you need to clean the surface to remove any sanding dust and particles that would mix with your stain and cause it to clump. A few things to think about before applying your stain. Number one, what's the climate like in your area? Is it too hot, too cold, really humid? If so, think about getting your project into a climate-controlled area for the finishing process. Number two, make sure you have the correct applicator for the stain you're using. And number three, make sure you have plenty of dust-free rags for removing excess stain. Once you're ready to start, be ready to remove the stain no more than 15 minutes after applying. Read the instructions carefully to make sure the product you're using doesn't have a shorter time span. After you give it a good wipe down, do you like what you see? If not, give it another coat. Once you have your desired color, let the project dry. If it's still tacky, it's not dry. A couple things to remember. Always apply and wipe the stain with the grain and never sand between coats. After that, pick your preferred protective coat and apply using the correct applicator and in the direction of the grain. Always, always in the direction of the grain. Let that completely dry. Give it a light sanding with a 320 grit or higher. Wipe it down with a tack cloth and then give it another coat. Heck, give it as many coats as you want. Just be sure to sand between coats and wipe it down after sanding. Key point, make sure you start with a nice, smooth, and clean project. If it's got any dirt, oil, or grease, your stain will look terrible. Keep it clean and have fun. We hope that helps for your next project. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Click the bell so you get notified when we drop new videos. Leave a comment, say hello to Ellie and the Shop Dogs. Check out Real Talk Expedition Outreach, and please go do something nice for a veteran today. We'll see you on the next one. We love you.